Hello everybody, my name is Amber Poole. I am a energy healer. I'm a shaman. I do everything. Let's just be honest. I do everything. So, welcome to my channel. This week alone, I had to pop on because it's a very important message. And this week alone, I have received 6 emails, videos, pictures from people who are experiencing the paranormal activity in their home. And I have said this at the beginning of the year when I said my predictions that 3 things were going to happen and take place. One of the things that I said is that the veil is going to be extremely thin. Like, you can't deny it anymore. You can't. You know, everybody who goes, well, I think it's a ghost. I think there's a picture. I think I saw someone. I think blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's nice that in your perception, you know, like, people don't want to see it yet. And they have always denied it, but they're there. No matter if you want to deny it or not, the truth is they exist. But by the end of the year, it's going to be extremely prevalent. Like, you will see them everywhere. So anyhow, this week alone, I received 6 videos and emails, and I can't keep track. But I'm looking at everything and going, oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. And yet they still continue to come in, and it's because the spirit world is getting thinner. The veil's getting thinner. I always thought when they said heaven is on earth, it literally is. You don't go up the stairs to get to heaven. Everything is in dimension right here. So anyways, I'm going to give you some tips. We talked about a few days ago about the masks and that they were wearing masks. And they still are. There's a lot of earthbound spirits who are coming in mask form because they're terrified and they're scared because they think that they can get it too because they're so earthbound. They're also, I feel like there's a pool, like this, they're being swooped up and going into the next dimension. Sometimes not on their own. So there's that going on there too. I don't know all the reasons of why they're like really, really vamping up, but they definitely are. They're making their appearance. That's so funny. They're making their appearance. So what are you going to do with this? What do you need to know about this information? Portals. I just saw a portal. Somebody gave me a video and they had a portal. The ring, which is a fantastic tool, let me tell you, and will catch all of the orbs outside and go in this way and that. So they have it in an area of their home that caught one spirit the other day. And they showed it to me, and I was like, nah, one spirit, no problem. But now here we are a few days later, and it's a portal that is open. So how do these portals just automatically open in your home when you really don't do anything to call them to open it or to call it open? And because the veil is thinning, there will be energetic spots within the environment that are weaker than others. It is what it is. It's kind of like, you know, if you get like a little, like a scratch, but the scratch, if you kept going at it, gets bigger and bigger and it can get wider. It's the same kind of concept. You know, if you have a tear in your aura, then you are more prone to get a sickness the longer it goes on, unless you mend the tear. Same thing about portals. So if there's a portal that comes through, then you just need to close the portal. You need to find where the portal is. But I'm going to give you some tips of what to do, because a lot of them are, I've said this a million times, a lot of them are unaware that they're dead. They're unaware that they're in the middle of dimension, and they're like, what's going on? How come I'm here? I don't know where I am. How come nobody's like really paying attention to me? What do I have to do to get people's attention? Blah, blah, blah. So that thing is going on. But there's also the ones that are definitely well aware. Portals are a direction of them, so they can all go through. That's what it goes like. It looks like 50,000 orbs going all at the same time. But you want to, if you can direct them to the light, fantastic. You know, if you act in fear, then the fear grows. So you are saying, hey, this is my boundary. This is what's going on here. Sage is one of the best tools. So you can sage your house. You want to open up all the windows when you sage. If you're in a basement, do your best to get some ventilation that runs through there. So open a door if you have a door, because you don't want the energy to be stagnant and stuck in there. I just got a really high pitch. All right. So if you like the sage, here's my little sage stick. I don't know if I actually have lighter up here. Should. I always say I cleanse and clear all negativity from this space. Cleanse and clear any and all negativity from the space. And I do it before I give sessions out. But let's say there's a spirit that's not negative, but it's spirits here. Then you can also send them home. Hey, there's this light over here. You're not supposed to be in this dimension. You're stuck, so we want to send you to a place that is better for you. We want to send you to a place where you can actually evolve and grow. I love using sage. If it's really super bad, put some salt down, because it kind of like, you know, if you think about Hocus Pocus and they lay salt down and you're like, oh, can't go around salt. It actually works like that. So if you want to put it by your doors, you can do that. I also use the violet flame, so that transmutes any negative energy into the love and light. Like, I'm looking at my door right now, and it's highlighting purple for me. When it highlights purple, it's because I use the flame by that door so much, so that in here, this is my sacred place, and anything outside that room, because this is my work building, I have nothing to do with it. So if I see a spirit that walks by, which you guys... if I see something walk by, it always gets my attention, then I look up. But this is my space. So sage it, use some salt. I cleanse and clear all negativity. You have to set your intention. My intention is to help direct spirits to go on their way. Spirits have free will. So just because you say, go, 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 they may not go, go, go at first. You can also call in helpers to help take on the spirit to the light. So for example, I had a session where this lady, I want to say it was her uncle, who crossed over, and he actually got killed. And he's earthbound because he's killed. And he kept saying, you know, what happened to me? What happened to me? What happened to me? And I asked her, and then I started seeing all this download of what exactly happened to him and how he got killed. And I said, is there anybody here that can help assist him? And as I said those words, it manifested over. So the spirit world, I want to say it was a grandmother, who I saw reach down her hand and pull the spirit through the dimension. A lot of times they don't know that they just have to ask for help. If they ask for help, then I mean, the angels never go away. They're always surrounding you, no matter if you are aware of them or if you're not aware of them. They're still here. It's just like ghosts. If you're aware of them or you're not aware of them, they're still here. There's no difference of that. But you're going to see activity raise more and more and more as we transition through this, and as we get to the end of the year. That's where I see it really. Like by November, I'm seeing like ET stuff coming in, which is going to like knock everybody off their feet. But as far as ghosts go right now, you will definitely see them vamp up. You'll hear people talking about them. They are going to show their faces. They're normal people. So, you know, remember that they are people. Not all ghosts are bad ghosts. Some are lost, some are confused, some don't understand why they're here. Some of them are so scared because of religion purposes that they don't go into the light. Some of them want to stay back because of their loved ones. So don't just assume that because you have a ghost present around that they are bad, okay? I always, you can't judge a book by its cover. So yeah, that's what I want to tell you. It's definitely going to ramp up. I do long distance house clearings. All I need is a picture of the outside of your house, and I can tell you who's in it, what they're doing, and what's going on. Email you back and see how you want to work that out. I want to say that I charge $175. I honestly can't remember. It's so much more than what you guys see on TV of people entering in and taking sage and going around. You have to figure out what kind of imprints they are, who they are, what their motive is. Can I help them? What do they need? What are they looking for? I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. So that's why I charge a lot, because I actually spent a lot of time doing it. But if you are like, well, I got to take care of this right now, try your sage and try your salt. But try as at the best that you can not to be in fear mode because you hear something. Because sometimes when you hear something, like a knock, they're trying to just get your attention to let you know that they are here, that they are around you. Maybe they need help. You will know if it's not a good spirit, because half the time you'll get those hairs that grow up on the side of your arm, or you feel scared but you don't know why. So step into that. Am I scared because I know that there's a being here, someone here with me, or am I scared because it doesn't feel like a good being? Those are some questions I would ask. All right. I know this is a heavy topic and there's a lot to talk about with this. So if you have a question, just let me know and just leave it in the comments below. Excuse me. And I will do my best to talk to you about them. And if something comes up, then I'll do a video on it too. I just know that I'm getting so many calls and videos about this that I just wanted to address that we are going to see an increase of spirit activity. Okay, as we come through on the veil, as the veil thins, we're really going to see what's on the other side. So be aware of that, but you don't have to be afraid of that. It's evolution, it's change, it's just a shift in how we function. Okay? When you walk outside, are you afraid of everybody? Right? So it's a new level of communication. So if you have any questions, let me know and drop a line, and I'll talk to you guys soon.